All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here tonight. Tonight. It is late Monday night here on the West Coast. It is 10:58 p.m. Pacific, 1:58 a.m. Eastern Time. It is Tuesday, pretty much everywhere else. Welcome to the show. I'm not going to be on too terribly long, but I thought I'd pop on in and give you folks a show and talk about a very important topic, another very important topic that's very near and dear to my heart. And it's tremendously helped me work through a lot of things that have held me back. And I know it's holding a lot of you back as well. And I really want to help you folks wholeheartedly. So stick around for this show. If you're here live or if you're watching it on the replay, please watch it all the way through and make sure you make a comment if you have any, questions, etc. If you're watching this on the replay. Before we get to all of that, let me first of all make sure that the notification has gone out, and it has. Let me check out the back end of YouTube and make sure that it is rolling smoothly, and it absolutely is. Let me do a sound check. 1:58 a.m. Eastern Time. It is Tuesday, pretty much everywhere else. Welcome. All right, everything is rolling smoothly. I don't expect too many people to be here tonight. It was a last-minute show I decided to put together. Also, in addition, if you didn't watch my last live stream a few days ago here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams, I decided that from this point on, about 90% of my future live streams, including this one, are going to be publicly available to view. But if you want to chat, it's going to be a members-only live chat. And what that means is if you're a moderator, you do not need to purchase a membership. You can chat for free. As a moderator, if you do want to support the channel and purchase a membership package, that's totally up to you. That'd be nice. We'd appreciate it, but it's not required. For everyone that's not a moderator, you will be required to purchase at least the $2.99 members-only live chat package, which will get you access to members-only live chats. If you want to get live stream replays that have been placed in members only or any other members only content on this channel besides the live chats, you'll need to purchase at least the $4.99 package, which will get you everything, including members only live chats and other, pre-recorded videos and live stream replays that are members only. So that is that. All right, we've got 9 people here. Thank you so much for being here. So let me get to the topic here tonight. The topic is, do you have a problem staying focused on your goals? One more time. Do you have a problem staying focused on your goals? I've had this problem throughout the course of my life, during many various stages of my life. I had more of a problem with it in my younger days when I was younger, less mature, and less experienced. But as I've gotten older, I've encountered this problem every now and then. And I've had to learn how to overcome it, because if you're not able to stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, that is, you're never going to reach success. And you're going to be spinning your wheels, and you're going to become more and more frustrated. And tonight, I'm putting out this message to everybody. Everyone can benefit from this. But I know there are a lot of people that have been supporting my channel lately. A lot of new people have come to my channel. Also, a lot of long-timers have been following myself. And especially people that are, YouTube content creators out here as well. Many of you, from what I've seen, are struggling to stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish with your channels, right? And I'm just going to, call it as I see it. I'm not going to mention anyone by name, and I'm not here to, stir up the pot or anything like that. I'm just here to make a very, very clear statement and say, the longer you allow other people and their drama to infest you into their BS, the longer it's going to take for you to reach your goals, right? Because all you're doing when you continue to feed into nonsense is giving other people what they want, and you're doing that at the expense of what you're trying to create. That's the truth of the matter. I have lived this for many years, not only out here on YouTube, but in real life. Even in my real life, back in the days, regarding whatever I was accomplishing or trying to accomplish, I focused more time, trying to, make other people happy, listen to their issues, focus on their drama, than focusing on getting myself ahead. Now, I've done pretty well in my life. I've done okay, but I could have done 5 to 10 times better. I could have accomplished things at a level 5 to 10 times greater had I not let other people's issues and drama, whether it's in the real world or online, affect me. And that's the message I want to put out here tonight to you folks, okay? In life, you're going to have many people try to deter you from the goals you're trying to accomplish. For me, it's my purpose of being out here on YouTube and running my coaching business. And, many of you that have followed me for a while know that I've received a lot of scrutiny on this platform, and I continue to receive it, and that's okay. People are entitled to their opinions, right? And I used to, back in the days, react to it, overreact to it, focus most of my time on it. And all it did was push me further back. That's all it did, is push me further back, right? Now, as human beings, we naturally feel the need to defend ourselves when people are attacking us or saying things about us, whatever, right? I've felt that way in the past myself, but I want you folks to try to look at it from a different standpoint, from a different angle, based on what I say here tonight and how I've been handling it the last several years in my life, not only online here on YouTube and other social media platforms, but offline as well, okay? I don't have that feeling or desire to have to defend myself regarding what anyone says about myself, right? Or any other aspect of my life, right? I'm at peace within myself. And in order for you folks to get to this level of just letting things go and not letting things distract you from whatever you're trying to accomplish, you have to get to a level of peace within yourself first. So true, love. Well, baby, what are you, tell me more about, be more specific. What is so true? Let me know, baby. And, both my lady and I, we haven't put out a lot of content the last several weeks. We've been busy with our, personal life and other things. But over the last several weeks, we have more so come to a realization that we just gotta let things go. We gotta let, things that aren't going to get us ahead go. And it's not easy. It's not easy because we all have emotions, we all have feelings, we all have wants, we all have needs. And many of us, like my lady and I, we have given so much of our time and love to so many people, online and offline. And, we haven't received a lot in return. And additionally, like I mentioned in the past, and I'll say it again here tonight, I have started to more so lead my life with the statement of I give to give, not give. Live, my apologies, folks. I had some technical difficulties. Sometimes that happens. I've been doing some tweaks today, as I always do, to better, the equipment and all that. And I'm sorry, it just happens. I'm not going to explain exactly what happened. It's not that big of a deal, but we are back. Before I get back to discussing what I was talking about, which is, do you have a problem staying focused on your goals? I want to make sure that the stream does pop back up. So let me go and just double check that real quick. Yeah, it still says live stream offline. It should be popping in here any second. And we should be good to go. Live television, everyone. Like some former content creator used to say out here, live television. It should be popping on in here any second. Are we back? Tweaks today, as I always do, to better, the equipment and all that. Okay. And sorry, it just happened. All right. All right, we are good. We are back. I'm not going to be on too much terribly longer anyway. So, yeah, I personally have had a problem staying focused throughout my entire life, online and offline. And it has distracted my creativity. I've allowed other people in my life, whether they're online or offline, even family and friends and other people, to distract me from what I'm trying to create. And what I'm trying to tell you folks is that, again, if you allow people to distract you constantly and you feel the need to constantly defend yourself against petty little things, it's just going to be a waste of your time. You're going to be spinning your wheels, like I was saying earlier, and you're going to just be more and more frustrated that you're not, getting ahead in the ways that you deserve to get ahead. Right? So I also, I want to put out a message to, like I was about to get into before I got cut off here earlier. I wanted to put out a message to a lot of the people that have been following me from the past, that are still following me, and a lot of the new people that are following me or supporting myself and my lady here. I haven't really been focused too much on, other content on YouTube lately. I've had a lot of stuff that I've been focused on in my personal life with my family and my lady and, other things. And that happens, and that alone takes up more than enough time, more than in a good amount of time. Right. So, I only have so much time left over to focus on creating my content. Why would I waste my time, against, they're talking about stupid things, right? It's just not worth it. And I'm trying to tell you folks out there, I see many of you that have great channels and you have so much to give this world with your wisdom. And instead of doing that, I continue to see you folks try to defend yourselves against other YouTubers out here that are honestly a waste of your time. It's a waste of time. I see community postings. I see videos. I see live streams. And yeah, maybe those postings and those live streams are going to get you a decent turnout because people always, want to tune in to see, oh, what did this person do wrong today? What did that person do wrong today, right? But why not create content talking about, hey, how to make things better, how to improve your life, how to become a better person, how to become more understanding, right? And why don't people do that or have difficulty making that shift to focus on what they're truly meant to create? It's because when you switch from, talking about, things that people are doing wrong, that gains that audience, when you switch to positive things, those people go away, right? That audience goes away. And maybe some of them were donating to you folks, right? Maybe you're afraid you're going to lose channel members or donations, switching from, more drama type of content to actual real content that you're capable of doing. You probably will. But you're going to replace those people over the course of time tenfold with your actual, real, positive content, right? Throughout the course of my life, I have sold myself short so many times. Stemming back to my younger days, my teenage years, my 20s, my 30s, and even my 40s. I'm in my late 40s now. I'm 49. I'll be 50 at the end of this year. I have sold myself short, right? And I will admit this too. I hate to admit it, but I'll admit it too. There were times where I did things without even realizing them in the ways that other people have done and continue to do them. I sold out to the drama and talking smack about people and just, creating that, negative type of content, right? And I never felt good about doing it. The only reason why I did it was because, I felt like I was, maybe I was being attacked. But the truth of the matter is, it's just people sharing opinions, right? It's just people sharing opinions, right? And when I started to realize it's just people sharing their opinions, I realized that, hey, the only opinion of myself that really matters is my own. I've talked about this a lot in the past. It's been a while since I talked about it, but I'm going to talk about it again. You got to get to the point of where you fully and truly believe deep within yourself that the only opinion of yourself that really matters is your own. You got to get to that state where you have so much self-love deep within that nothing bothers you. And until you get to that point, it's going to be very difficult to accomplish anything you're trying to accomplish, whether it be online or offline. Same thing happens in the real world, in the corporate world or wherever, right? Any groups you're a part of, whether they're professional groups or leisure groups, right? Even offline in the real world, right? You're going to have people that are going to talk smack about you. You're going to have people that are going to do stupid things, right? You can't let that get to you. You just have to brush it off. You don't always have to feel the need, or you should never feel the need to have to react to someone's negative opinion about you, because all it is an opinion. And again, if you, deep within yourself, truly come to the place of where you believe the only opinion of yourself that really matters is your own, nothing will ever bother you. You'll be able to ignore things. You'll be able to just let things go. I truly have love for everyone. I truly have love for everyone, including people that may be perceived as my worst enemies, right? I don't even consider them enemies anymore. I don't consider anyone my enemy, right? It's all in your mindset. It's all about how you see yourself. People that feel the need to react or talk smack or whatever, they typically do it because there's a lack of something deep within themselves. That's the bottom line. There's a lack deep within themselves. Now, I don't want to come out here and say anything bad about anyone, let alone people that support me here, but I've seen a lot of the people that support myself and my lady here lacking that a little bit. And I'm not saying that to criticize you. I'm saying that to motivate you and uplift you to really dig deep and understand how you're coming off. I understand why you're doing it. I understand that you have feelings and you don't like it when people talk badly about you. But quite honestly, what is reacting or responding going to do, whether it's online or offline? What's it going to do? Is it going to solve the issue, right? You can't force people to stop talking about you, right? You can't force them to do anything, right? So why keep, putting yourself in a situation where you're going to be spinning your wheels, right? You need to learn to manage your time better. Sit down every day and plan out your day. I plan my days out 24 hours in advance, typically, right? Sometimes a little bit longer, right? Plan in advance. You may have household chores to do. Get your household chores done, right? Okay. If you're a YouTuber, an aspiring YouTuber, and you're working a day job until you make it on YouTube, right? Get to your day job on time. Do your day job, go to work, be humble, be kind, ignore the BS, because I'll tell you, there's a lot of BS going on in the corporate world and in the regular workforce, right? Same thing. Ignore that. Go to work, do your job, keep your mouth shut, just be happy. Hold on a second. Sorry, I thought I heard something in the other room. My lady is in the other room listening in. Go to work, do your job, don't complain, and then come home and then focus on your YouTube. Focus on your side hustle, whether it be YouTube or something else, right? And if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend or husband and wife, spend time with them too and communicate with them and let them know what's going on and balance it all out, right? Now, again, like I've been mentioning throughout this entire show, it is difficult enough to balance out, staying focused on your goals. In this case, let's say you're trying to be an aspiring YouTuber, right? It's difficult to balance it out doing everything right, okay? It's difficult balancing it out doing everything right and not letting haters get to you, right? Haters going to hate, right? Haters going to hate. So there's that song by Taylor Swift, Shake It Off, right? Where she says that, right? Haters gonna hate, right? If you already know that, and it doesn't mean anything, then why incorporate that into your already busy life? You've already got a lot going on, and it's already difficult enough to balance out your work, your personal life, and your side hustle. Now you're going to throw in going at it with haters and not only wasting more time, but more energy, right? I really, truly want each and every one of you to get to the level of peace that I've gotten to. I'm almost 50 years old, right? I don't have the time, desire, or energy to deal with stupid stuff anymore. Is it going to happen? Yes, but I can choose to not respond to it, to ignore it, and to move on, right? Because if I don't, it's going to, place me astray from my goals, right? And everything else that I have to take care of for myself and my family and other people I care for, right? Again, before I wrap it up here, to the people that are a part of, the channels here that my lady and I run, we have a lot of love for you. We have a lot of love for everyone, but especially the people that, are technically collaborators, right? And want to work with us. It would be really nice for all of you to get to the point of where you don't feel the need to defend yourself against, other, stupid things that other people may be saying about you on YouTube. You've got to move past that. You got to ignore it. You got to let it go. Don't feed into it, right? Because if you truly want to collaborate, okay, we need to clear the air. You can't run something positive and something sustainable long term unless you're able to move past all the hate, all the drama, and you're able to just ignore things. If you can't get past the point that you feel the need that you absolutely have to respond or write that community post, then I hate to say it, the problem is you. Here's the thing. And a lot of people may not like me that still support me after I say this, but I got to keep it real, right? Okay. If you always constantly feel the need to continuously go back and forth with someone that's talking smack about you on YouTube, for example, and you feel the need to write that community post to react to them, or do that live stream or pre-recorded video to react to them, the problem is not them. The problem is you, right? Now you're going to come back and say, well, Eli, is it right what they're doing? I'm not saying it's right what either one of you are doing. That's not the point. The point of the matter is you're in control of your own life. And if you choose to respond to something that's not worth your time, then it's your fault. You got to own that. You got to own that. You got to own that and feel good deep within that you can just let it go and move on. Let that shit go. And then stay focused on your purpose, on your goals, dreams, and aspirations, right? Oh, someone is sending me a bunch of smiley faces, but they're not chatting. Somebody, whoever's doing that can chat unless you're not a channel member or a moderator. Well, thank you for that. I want everyone to be successful. I want everyone to be happy. And I will continue to do topics like these, and I will continue to do streams and pre-recorded videos like these to try to motivate and inspire you and to try to get you to dig deep and to really, really start to internalize within yourself how this is affecting you and how you can better handle it. Well, we got a lot of smiley faces coming with their reactions here. Interesting. I've completely removed negativity from my life, including on YouTube. Okay? And I've been nothing but positive. And that's the way I want to be. Now, does that mean I'm not going to be scrutinized anymore? No, I'll be scrutinized for being positive. I get it. I expect it. I know it's going to happen, but that's okay. I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay with that, right? And other people from the outside can come in and say, hey, Eli, how do you let all this stuff go? You know, you've been doing this for 6 years on YouTube, and you've had other experiences in your life that have been challenging, that have stressed you out, that have pushed you beyond your limits. How do you let it go? It's one thing. I choose to let it go because I've learned to love myself so much and have gotten so strong. And I've learned to understand it's just not worth it. It has worn me down and worn me out so much in the past. I don't want to feel worn out anymore at the expense of responding to other people's opinions of me that aren't nice. Okay. I'm not going to wear myself out anymore for opinions that aren't favorable. I won't even acknowledge them. It's not worth it, right? And I'm trying to get you folks to better understand this as well so we can all move forward together and create greatness. I have lots of love for everyone. I'm going to continue to come out here and create positive content, even if it only gets me 1 or 2 people to watch, right? We got 21 people here right now, but it's a members-only chat, and the people that are here are not moderators or members. That's totally cool. But there's really no one chatting, and that's okay. I'm going to continue to move forward even if there's no one chatting, because I know one day, if I stick to it and not get sidetracked and stay focused like the top of this stream, eventually I will get there. My lady and I will get there. And then once we get there, we can provide even more value for you folks and help even more people, because we'll have more of a reach at that point. I love all of you. And just so you know, there's going to be a lot more content coming soon. My lady and I, yesterday, we did record a pre-recorded video for the main channel. But we actually recorded it in segments. And I need to edit it. And I'm going to be putting it out as a 4 or 5 part series on the main channel, probably starting later this week or early next week. There's going to be a lot more pre-recorded content coming with my lady and I on some great topics, personally and professionally, business and personal topics. Eventually, we're going to start doing some more live streams together. And we're also going to be doing more collaborations. We still want to collaborate with people that we've talked with in the past. You know who you are. There are many people that have wanted to collaborate with us. And we're still interested. We want to do it. Reach out to us. Coach Eli at coacheli.com. And let's get that, let's get it set. It's funny to me, and I'm just saying this respectfully. I'm not attacking anyone, especially people, that are supporters, but I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just saying it's funny to me that I've even seen people that support us here that want to collaborate with us focus more on drama content than the real true collaboration they want to do here. You have to make that choice which way you want to go, right? You can't do both. You can't go both ways. It doesn't work, right? So once you choose that you're ready to put all drama behind you, you're ready to just let things go, you're ready to not let other people's opinions bother you anymore, then we can move forward and work together and create greatness. Hey, Will, how you doing? Hey, Natasha, how you doing? Welcome to the show. I'm about to go off the air here. There's a 1-minute delay, but I'm about to go off the air. Oh, my lady sent me a picture of Buster, her doggy. I guess it's our doggy now. Let me send her a message back, even though she's in the other room. Yeah, thanks, babe. That's a beautiful picture. Oh, another thing, while I'm here. Another thing while I'm here. My lady and I are going to start doing some live streams from the studio here with our dogs. And we're going to get her microphone, the Shure SM58. I'm on the Shure SM7B. And we're going to sit on the ground, on the floor. But I did some testing yesterday, and I need more green screen coverage for the floor, because when we have a background, if the camera's pointed down towards the floor, it's not going to show the background picture like you see here. So I've ordered a couple of 6 feet by 9 feet green screen felts to put on the ground here on the floor, and we're going to be doing some live streams with the dogs They'll be sitting next to us, and we'll just be talking it up with the audience. And I think that'd be really cute. Let us know what you think about that, folks. There's a lot of stuff that is in the works. We haven't put out a whole lot of content lately, but we have been working on the future. We have, when I don't put a lot of content, I was actually not feeling well past couple weeks or so. But, in between when I got a burst of energy, I was working on things. Plus, my lady and I had other things to do. But we're working on stuff constantly. Just finished my 2-hour video. You did a 2-hour video, Will? Pre-recorded? Okay. Is it something positive or is it drama related? I'm just curious because all I was saying, Will, is that, it'd be really nice at some point to just start focusing on positive content and focusing on, creating greatness and helping people get ahead personally and professionally. I know it's not easy for everyone, and I know different people are at different places in their lives and they have a different schedule. And, for some people, creating this type of content helps them get through their days. I understand that, but is it something productive is all I'm saying, right? Hello all. I'm going to be checking out soon and watching my documentaries. Have a good night. Love you, babe. Yeah, I'll be joining you in a few. Yeah, my lady and I might stay up a little bit and watch a documentary. It's almost midnight here, but we slept really well yesterday and we took a nap earlier today. So we're up right now and I'm going to go enjoy some, time with her. It's my drama video. Okay. So it's like is it like your documentary, Will, about your experiences? Is that what it is? It's kind of like a Willis documentary. It's all good, bro. It's all good, man. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. And I have a lot of love and respect for you. And you're a good guy, man. You're a really good guy. But I know how hard it is to completely tune yourself out from this type of stuff, right? Last one. Okay. All right. No, that's cool, bro. I mean, listen, Will, do you, man. I'm not trying to tell you or anyone what to do. I'm just trying to inspire and motivate people, especially people, that are in their 30s and 40s or 50s. Like I'm almost 50. It's like, at what point as grown adults did we say, this is stupid, right? You know what I'm saying, man? You can only take so much BS these days. Well, here's the thing, Will. I'm hoping that Will says compilation. Okay. Yeah, no, I get it. Compilation, greatest hits, documentary, right? Let's be professional, Will, and call it a documentary. How's that, bro? Yeah, let me respond to this, and I'm going to go off the air. We have 26 people here. You can only take so much BS these days. I hear what you're saying, man. But honestly, dude, and I'm not saying I'm any better than you or anyone else. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that I really hope more and more people can learn from my experiences and become as strong as I've become to just say it's not worth it and let it go and not feel the need to, respond or react, right? That's where I'm at. I'm wholeheartedly there. Soon we will be doing positive content, Eli, says Willis. All right, bro. I was going to say I'll hold you accountable to that, but I'm not even going to say that. What I'm going to say is, dude, when you're ready to do that, I'll be here, bro. And in the meantime, I'll support you as much as possible. I just don't want to get involved with drama stuff, but I know you got to do what you got to do. And trust me, I had to work through it years ago to get to where I'm at today. So maybe this is your way of working through it and moving forward. And that's cool, man. But I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone else. I'm going to get on out of here, folks. We're leaving 29 in the box. Tomorrow, I might do another live stream. I might get the Walking with Purpose streams going again soon. Actually, tomorrow, I've got a busy day with my lady, so no Walking with Purpose stream, definitely. I may do another late night stream tomorrow, but besides that, I'm spending most of the day with my lady. And then on Wednesday, who knows? Maybe my lady and I will surprise you with something on Wednesday. Who knows? I have some good ideas down the line. That's cool, bro. Awesome. Well, you know how to reach me, right, dude? Natasha says, I try my best to not engage it, but I have my moments. I'm trying to just not engage at all. Yeah, I understand, Natasha. I get where you're coming from. But, here's the thing. When you go back and forth with people, even if you were to stop engaging right now, people are still going to come at you for a while. So, in many cases, even, just saying I'm done with it and not engaging, it's not going to necessarily stop it right away. But if you keep engaging, it's just going to take longer and longer and longer for it to stop completely, even when you finally stop, right? I get that. I totally get it. Virginia says, sometimes it takes only one act of kindness and caring to change a person's life. Well, I care about all of you, and so does my lady. Look, my lady and I are out here to bring peace and positivity to everyone, right? And I know this is not the most entertaining type of content, and I know it can be perceived as boring. And I know people that, have been used to, being a part of drama and reacting to things and seeing those types of videos and live streams. It's hard to make the shift, right? So my lady and I understand that, right? But even then, we're going to continue doing what we do here, even if it never grows, substantially like we hope it does, right? We hope it does, but even if it doesn't, we're going to keep doing it because that's who we are. That's our purpose. And our purpose would never allow either one of us to sell out just for clicks and views and monetized playbacks and, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Will says, yes, it does get old, Eli. It does. It does. And I will tell you, Will, and everyone else, before I go off the air, I'm very proud of how many people I've seen tremendously change and grow on this platform. People I never thought would turn things around, and they have, and I'm proud of them. I'm not going to mention any names. People can figure out, they can assume whatever they want. I'm just going to make a blanket statement and say I'm really super proud of what I've seen lately through certain people that I just never thought, I never thought they would get to that point, but they have, and I'm super proud. Will says, I'm sending my best to Dawn. Absolutely. She's doing well. She's doing really well. Yeah, next time she comes on a live, she'll, share what she wants to share. But, yeah, she's getting more and more healthy every day. And that's all I'm going to say for now. I'll leave that up to her regarding what she wants to say later on. Virginia, I'm very caring to a fault at times. Me too. But I'd rather be very caring to a fault than mistreat people or talk smack about people or try to harm people, right? And Virginia, here's the thing, like I've always said, if you're going to be kind to people and help people by giving to people, regardless of how you give, whether it's financially, whether it's with your time, right? Support, emotional support, right? You do it just because you want to help them. You give to give. You don't give to get. If you come from the standpoint, or if you change your mindset to understand that when you help other people, you're giving to give, not giving to get, even if you get nothing in return, you did a good thing. And that alone should make you feel happy and successful. Virginia, people with good hearts get drained the most. Absolutely, because we care too much. It's not that we care too much. It's the fact that other people are going through so many things. And, the people that are draining us, that we're trying to help, they're struggling to be at our level of happiness. So what these people do is they try to, come at us in a way to kick us down to their level so they can feel better, right? And that can be draining if you allow it to be draining. But if you already understand what's going on beforehand and just try to help them out, whether it gets them somewhere or not, that's all that matters. You did your good deed, right? Hit the like, guys. Yeah, please. We've only got 6 likes, and, I know the numbers have dropped down here. The funny thing is this. The numbers have dropped here, and I expected them to drop, right? Why they drop? Because we stopped talking about drama. We stopped responding to people. We made peace, right? And I'm totally cool with that. Yes, at Virginia, a circle jerk content. Yeah, that's all it is. When you say circle jerk, all you're saying is that it's regurgitated, man. It's the same old thing. And it doesn't matter who does it. It's the same old process. Someone talks smack about someone on the internet, then another creator responds to it, then it creates a back and forth, and then you share community posts, and then you do live streams, and it's just old and dumb, right? Virginia says, "Oh, I'm absolutely in agreement, Eli. I never give to get ever." Good for you. I'm going to give you a big round of applause for that, Virginia. Big round of applause. Good for you, Virginia. Excellent. Thank you so much. And thank you, Virginia, for being a channel member. Appreciate that. Let's see. Will says, it's all good. We can all rise again and leave the BS behind. It just takes time. It does. It does, bro. But if I can, edge you along in a friendly way, that might, that might help you work through it a little bit easier. And just know you have someone here that's been through everything you've been through. So we can relate to that, right? Natasha says, I'm heading to bed. Everyone have a great night and sweet dreams. Good night, Natasha. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciation. Thank you so much. Virginia says, I mean, of course, I'd like someone to give me something sometimes, but I'm a big giver. Been that way all my life. Right. You're probably going to get back one thing for every 10 things you give, Virginia. I'm sure you already, know that. I'm sure you've seen that. I've seen that, right? It's like a 10-to-1 ratio. But let me tell you, if you keep pushing forward, at some point down the road, one of those 10 times where you get something back after giving 10 things, that 1 out of 10 times at that point down the road is going to be worth, 100 times what one is worth right now. It only takes one major thing to change your life. If you keep pushing forward and you just help people, even if they give nothing back to you, and you only get one thing back out of every 10 things you give, down the road, the one thing you get back out of those 10 is going to be worth a ton more. It's going to change your life. Just stick to it. I promise you. It will change your life. Will says, good night, Natasha. Virginia says, good night, Virginia. But when you have a kind heart, you must be aware of people who will abuse that. Trust me, I know. Well, just give the gift. And don't give to anyone that you don't feel is going to appreciate it. But sometimes you don't realize that people don't appreciate it until after you give. And once you start to realize that, then just back off and say, hey, you know what? Unfortunately, I see a change. And I just, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to move on to something else because this is not in alignment with, who I am. My apologies. Best of luck to you, right? But you do that on YouTube, right? And then people make content off of you forever, right? I get it. But just let it go. And then just, if people react to you, whether it's in the real world or, or online, just ignore it. You did the right thing. Virginia, no thank you, Eli. I see your kindness. Still, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Virginia. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Will says it's hard to find core people that you can trust. Right. Well, what I say, Will, the only people that you should really fully trust are your family members and your significant others and their family. Right. So my girlfriend, her family, and my family. That's it. Now, that doesn't mean I will never trust other people. I have. But when you're getting to know other people, you're always going to be leery. And when there isn't trust, Will, there's always faith. When there isn't trust, there's always faith. I heard that line that was stated on one of my favorite shows called White Collar. It was a show about the New York branch of the FBI White Collar Division. And the special agent, Peter Burke, who had a criminal informant named Neil Caffrey, who was on an ankle monitor, an anklet. They actually did a presentation for the FBI on what makes their criminal informant / special agent relationship work. And they asked, Peter and Neil, do you both trust each other? And Peter, the special agent, said, usually. And then Neil comes in and says, when there isn't trust, Peter said, when there isn't trust, there's faith. That's what Peter said, right? When there isn't trust, there's faith. And then Neil said, well, as long as Peter has faith in me, I'll have faith in him. It was beautiful. When there isn't trust, there's faith. I kind of butchered that story, but I think you get the point there. Virginia, hello, Miss Dawn. I know you're watching a documentary. I didn't greet you yet. No, she was kind of tuning back and forth. She's been here too. Yes, sir, Eli. Beautifully said, Eli. Thank you, Virginia. Appreciate it. Will says, as my coworker says, it's like water off a duck's back. You're right. Absolutely. Well, we're going to leave 18 here in the box. Thank you so much to everyone for being here. Keep it locked here to Coach Eli, to Authentic Life Streams. Also, make sure you subscribe to the main channel, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas. Link is below in the description, or just go to youtube.com/Life Coach Eli. That's youtube.com/Life Coach Eli. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.